You're tired. Not the kind of tired that sleep can heal, but a deep exhaustion in your soul, where no matter how much you rest, you still wake up feeling empty. You've been trying so hard, trying to succeed the way the world defines success, trying to please everyone around you, trying to prove that you're good enough, smart enough, worthy enough, and at the same time, you're also trying to live according to your faith. You're running in two directions at once, one foot stepping toward God, one foot still clinging to the world, and you wonder why you keep spinning in circles, never getting anywhere. You wake up every morning feeling like you're wearing a mask. One version at church, another version at work, a different version with friends, and when you're alone in the darkness, you no longer know who you really are. There's a word to describe this: divided. Your mind is split in two, and that division is draining you every single day. You're letting the world tell you what success is. You're letting society define how you should live. You're climbing a ladder without realizing it's leaning against the wrong wall. You're chasing money, houses, cars, status, and wondering why, when you get them, your heart is still empty. You belong to God's kingdom, but you're serving the kingdom of the world. You're living like a double agent in your own faith, and that is killing you from the inside. The Bible calls this double-mindedness. It's when you try to live in two worlds at the same time, one foot in God's house, one foot outside in the world. You want both. You don't want to give up anything. But do you know what? The world is like a potter. It takes you like a piece of clay. It squeezes here. It molds there. It shapes you into whatever form it wants, until you look in the mirror and no longer recognize yourself. You've become what the world created, not what God designed. You have money, but no peace. You have a house, but no shelter for your soul. You have reputation, but no true identity. You have everything the world says you need, but you still don't have a reason to wake up in the morning. Because those things can give you a life, but they cannot give you the meaning of life. And here's the truth you may not be ready to hear. As long as you let the world mold you, you will never hear God's calling, because the kingdom you're called to is completely opposite to the kingdom you're clinging to. You cannot serve both. You must choose. But right in the middle of that division, there is a call that echoed thousands of years ago. And today, that call is still reaching out to you. The Apostle Paul wrote in Romans chapter 12, verses 1 and 2, "Present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that you may prove what is the good, acceptable, and perfect will of God." Do you hear that? Do not be conformed to this world. Don't let the world mold you. Don't let society squeeze you. Don't let money, fame, status shape you into something God never designed. Be transformed by the renewal of your mind. Here's the beautiful thing. The word transformed in Greek is passive. It means you don't transform yourself. You allow God to transform you. Your job is not to change. Your job is to surrender. And God doesn't require you to be perfect before you come. He doesn't ask you to clean up your life before you surrender. He doesn't say, "Try harder." He simply says, "Come, give me everything, and keep nothing for the world." Do you remember Paul? When they threatened to kill him, he said, "That's fine. To die is gain. I'll go be with Christ." When they said they would let him live, he replied, "That's fine too. To live is Christ. I'll stay and serve him." When they threatened to make him suffer, he smiled. Even better. The sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory that shall be revealed. Do you see? If he lives for Christ. If he dies, he goes to Christ. If he suffers, he receives reward from Christ. No matter what happens, it's all Christ. That is a life no longer divided. That is a mind set free. That is the true worship God is seeking from you, my child. I see you. I see how tired you've been. I see how long you've been running in two directions. Part of you wants to belong to me. Part of you is still afraid to let go of the world. And that inner war is tearing you apart from the inside. I know it all. You've been trying too hard. You've been trying to succeed the way the world taught you. You've been climbing ladders that others placed before you. You've been chasing definitions that society imposed on you. And when you achieved them, you realized they couldn't fill the void inside. I know that. Because that void is shaped like me, and nothing else can fill it. You don't need to prove yourself to the world. You don't need to climb other people's ladders. You don't need to wear masks to be accepted. You don't need to become the version society wants you to be. You just need to come back. Come back to me. I'm not standing here to condemn you. I'm not waiting for you to fail, so I can say, I told you so. I'm not counting the times you've stumbled. I'm standing here, with arms wide open, waiting for you to lay down the burdens you were never meant to carry. Lay it down. My child, lay down the world's definition of success. Lay down the comparison to others. Lay down the fear of falling behind. Lay down the pressure to prove yourself. Lay down the mask you wear every day. Lay down the ladder leaning against the wrong wall. Lay it down. All of it. Lay it down. Do you know what I want from you? Not your perfection. Not your achievements. Not what you can do for me. I just want… And you. All of you. Not shared with the world. Not half for me. Half for the world. Not following me by day and them by night. When you say God has all of me, when you say the world has none of me, that's when you do the greatest thing you can ever do. That's when you end the division in your mind. And when you surrender everything to me, I will transform you. I will renew your mind. I will record over the old tapes the world has been playing in your head. I will replace their lies with my truth. I will give you my thoughts. I will give you my dreams. I will give you my purpose. And you will no longer have to wonder what you're living for. You live. You live for me. You die. You come to me. You suffer. You receive reward from me. No matter what happens. It's all me. No more division. No more inner war. No more double-mindedness. Just me. And you. And a peace that the world cannot give. And cannot take away. You are mine. You are loved by me. You are chosen by me. You are safe in my hands. And no power in this world can ever change that. A sailor once said, you cannot change the direction of the wind, but you can adjust your sails. You see, if you're a sailor out at sea, you cannot command the wind to blow your way. You could stand there your whole life, shouting into the air, demanding the wind to change direction, but the wind won't listen. The only thing you can do is adjust your sails to the direction the wind is blowing. And when the sails are set right, the boat glides forward, smoothly, powerfully, to exactly where it needs to go. God is like that wind. He's blowing in one direction, His direction, the direction that leads to the purpose He has already planned for you. You cannot change God. You cannot make Him follow your path, but you can adjust your sails. You can say, Lord, I surrender everything to you. Blow me to where you want me to go. And when you do that, the division will end. The exhaustion will be healed. The emptiness will be filled. You will no longer spin in circles. You will move forward, because for the first time in your life, your sails are set toward Him. Maybe you've been lost for a long time. Maybe you've been serving the wrong kingdom for years. Maybe you've let the world mold you into a shape you no longer recognize. But today could be the day everything changes. The storm of division is not greater than the peace of Christ. The noise of the world is not louder than the call of the Heavenly Father. The chains of the past are not stronger than the freedom He bought with His own blood. So today, if you hear these words, lay it down, lift it up, say to Him, Lord, from this day forward, you have all of me. The world has nothing of me anymore. Trust Him. He kept His promise to Paul. He kept His promise to millions before you. He has never failed those who surrendered completely, and He won't start failing with you. Adjust your sails. He is blowing, and He will take you home.